you pick out a liar? That is the name of the game. 2 truths and a lie. You're going to hear some stories here from Jbird, Dennys, and Suits. Got to try to figure out which one of them is not telling you the truth. We're going to start off here today with Suits. Suits, what is your story for us today?
So I guess this is kind of like a PSA, too, to anybody who
Sorry,
works...
my phone.
You couldn't notice it. To anybody who works in this industry, there was a few years ago, I was boarding a cruise ship, and it was one of those weekend cruises, so I shot right from here after the show down to the terminal to get on the ship. And when I was going through the metal detectors, they seemed like they saw something on that x-ray machine they use for your carry-on bag. Like there was something that they didn't like. So they pulled me to the side and they started tearing apart my briefcase that I carry with my laptop and everything in it. And they keep waving over all these additional people and they're pointing at the screen to them and they keep looking at it and they won't tell me what they think they see. So finally this cop comes over to me and asks me if I own a gun. And I'm like, no, I don't own a gun. What would you possibly see in my bag that you think makes you think I own a gun? They say they see bullets in my bag on the x-ray machine. And I'm like, there's no way. I don't know what it is you think is in there. I don't think this looks like a bullet. But the adapters for our headphones will set off an x-ray machine when you're boarding a plane or a cruise ship.
Oh, wow.
They pulled me out of line and they were questioning me thinking I had bullets because of this thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So heads up, don't leave that in your bag if you're ever going to the airport.
Okay.
Interesting. He came with a prop.
Okay, I did.
Wow.
All right, that's pretty well thought out. If,
Look at
that
this.
is a lie. Okay, Bird, you got a story for us?
So I wasn't here last Monday, and you all thought it was because I was sick, but that was not true. And I'm able to talk about it now because things have kind of subsided and died down a bit. I had to bail somebody out of jail for some drug stuff and for some very, very, very big time fighting. And I wasn't able to talk about it because I knew Virginia would want, if I would have came in on Monday, she would have wanted all the details. I just wasn't able to talk about it yet. So I was on last Monday, not sick. I was dealing with somebody in jail that I had to bail out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you said it was for drugs?
Drugs and fighting, more for the fighting.
Do we know the person you were bailing out?
You do know the person, but I really shouldn't. I can't say who they are, but you do know them. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is that a true story? Dennys, what do you got for us here today in 2 truths and a lie?
When I was younger, my brother and we went on a cruise with my parents and my grandma. And you know how you go on those excursions when you land at different places?
Yes.
We went to one, I guess it was like an old castle turned barracks or whatever. It was and it's in ruins and whatnot. So we're going through it, and my grandma is taking me and my brother. We get separated from my parents because they wanted to go and get lunch. And we're walking through this like castle, and my brother starts peeing. He's young, right? So my grandma picks him up, and she's like, follow me. And we go up this staircase to like a rampart where they have cannons and stuff. And she puts my brother on the cannon to change him because he's peeing. And when she does that, the cannon tips and it hits these balls, these cannon balls. And I'm like, yo, grandma. And she's like, hold on, I'm taking care of this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, grandma. And she's like, what? And as I'm saying that, you hear boom, boom, boom. All the cannonballs rolled towards they were going down the stairs. They were so loud. We ended up going out the other way. We meet with my parents, and my parents are like, did you guys hear that loud noise? It sounded like banging and stuff.
Cannonballs.
We're like, no, we didn't hear it. I don't know what you're talking about. My grandma's like, don't you ever tell them that. So we knocked a bunch of cannonballs down the staircase of an old castle.
Okay.
Everybody was running around looking for who did it. You know, they didn't expect some old woman and 2 children.
Right. No, of course it couldn't be the old woman.
Okay.
Gotta watch her.
All right. So which one of these stories is a lie? Suits is accused of having bullets in his bag while boarding a cruise. Turns out to just be an adapter for headphones. Jbird faked an illness to bail somebody out of jail for drugs and fighting when he said he was out last Monday. And Denny's grandma knocked cannonballs down the stairs at an old fort. Okay. Virginia, do you have an idea which one of these you think might be the lie?
I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Jbird because he sounded so sick, but...
I'm leaning towards Jbird. I'm pretty confident I'll put a lot of it on it being Jbird. I'm going with him first. Next would be Denny's. The most believable to me was Suits.
So I'm the liar this week.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, Bird is the big old liar. That is my guess. Right now, Jbird is running away with it. In the KVJ TV chat, 70% of people think that he is the liar. 16% think it's Dennys. 14% think it's Suits.
Okay, I like this. This is good numbers.
Okay. Well,
Well,
let's see.
what are you voting in?
I'm voting Suits, but I'm not confident.
Okay.
You're sticking with me.
Oh, yeah. I'm sticking with you over these two clowns.
Literally. They have clown makeup on.
Can you tell I got a pot leaf on Denny's?
Oh,
No.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's either a fern
When
or
you
a pot
said
leaf.
it, yeah.
It looks like an asterisk.
We try hard.
Okay. It's a good look, though. All right. So, is Jbird the liar or is it somebody else? Who is it? Step forward, liar.
It's me.
Oh, Jbird.
The chat room's got me, man. They got me pegged.
Dialed in.
Me and the chat room, we're in a relationship together. They know me well.